you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And that really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Into the hands of Pitts. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
It's inside the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Brown with a return here. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Now Daniels off the play action. He shovels this one forward. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
You could do a lot worse than a quick little shuffle give sometimes. I like that play. That shuffle pass just keeps the defense honest, keeps them guessing a little bit. Normally goes for positive yardage, and sometimes you're even able to surprise that defense entirely. How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
3rd and short, Daniels escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. That one gains 7. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st down, they'll run. And he gets his offense forward to the 44-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
They give it to him again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Let's go now.
Play fake here. Daniels bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Seven Pirates. Here we go, set.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Go!
Daniels throwing on third. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. The Commanders going field goal here. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. The tight end gets it on the fake. And they were all over this one. They stop him short, and the fake fails. The fake field goal does not get it done. This is going to be a turnover on downs. On first down, Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 42. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
On third down, it's Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Eagles are in punt formation. And this will be his first effort of the contest. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Commanders' drive is going to start from deep on their own side of the field.
Ready!
They'll run here on first down. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
At the 19-yard line. Set! Ready!
From the gun, it's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Let's go! Check go!
The handoff on third and short. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Ball at the 33 for first down. Back-to-back carries here. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
Back to the well again. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Josh Sweat making the stop. No gain on that one, and now it's 3rd and 8. Daniels back to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And the Eagles will take possession. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. 1st and 10, here's Hurts. Caught by the open man. Breaks free in the center of the field. Malik Neighbors. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 13-0 lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Brown with a return here. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Daniels now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. It's the Commanders. With it, 3rd and 2.
Buffalo 18. Here we go. Sack. Go.
To throw, Daniels. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Short pass brought in. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. This is complete to Neighbors. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And he makes the Huts go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got 1st down from the 31. Hurts back to the air after the pick. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. He'll throw it. He lets one fly deep downfield. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
He'll get this complete to Pitts. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Into traffic, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give them 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Second and 13. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw. It changed its direction.
Now Hurts on third and long. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Mike Samuelsson makes the play. And the Commanders take possession off their second interception of the game. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Daniels on first down. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jerome Baker has it. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
This one intended for the running back. So it's second down coming up. Hurts. out. What a catch! And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Handoff headed right. Barkley has a lane past the 45. And he takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. They go to Barkley again. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
So we hit the end of the third. All right, here we go. Second down. Hurts to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
On the draw, it's Barkley. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Second and 15. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Put the body on the line for his team. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up second and 9. Back to throw, Hurts. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Back to throw it. Along the sideline, and Pitts brings it in.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Less than a yard needed here on fourth. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he runs into some big bodies, and he's stopped right at the line. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Commanders losing by 7. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Daniels. Throw complete to Sinnott. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Here he is to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. He'll look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. Looking to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. You get a pick 6, you get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Fielded at the 7. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got 1st down from the 31. Daniels coming back after that pick. Rolling out to his left. Makes the grab in bounds left side. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Let's go now.
Throwing now. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Eagles will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. The team total is now up to 5, Brock. 5 times they've picked this offense off.
Say it a third time for me, Kate, would you? Twist the knife for all the fans of this offense watching at home.
5 interceptions in one game. You just got to marvel at how well they played in coverage from start to finish.
Yeah, this goes beyond marveling. This goes to best-case scenario in their game plan. This is one of those special games where absolutely everything is clicking. These defenders, it's like they're seeing the entire field in perfect 20/20 vision.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here's Hurts. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Commanders are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away. Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Here we go.
One final shot here. Trying to push it deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Washington. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always emphasize effort on the field. And reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
A chance here to add on one more in the face of defeat. And it's up and good, and they'll get one last tally in the final act of this ball game. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their